Welcome back everybody to another video here on the telephone channel. Today I'm going to show you, while we're on the subject of descendants of the SEL assistant telephone, or the VTAP 611, I'm going to show you three telephones that are from Serbia. All three of these telephones are made by a company called Elektronska Industrija, and they operated out of Niš. Now all three of these telephones are the model AT71, and they were introduced, of course, in 1971. I don't remember the exact years of these telephones, but they are all from I would say, early to the mid-70s. I got one in gray, red, and black. So regarding the gray or the red and black colors, VTAP 611s of Germany were not introduced, or they weren't made in this color unless they were special order and they were for private companies. So the Bundespost never had red or black for the VTAP 611. But of course, those colors, red and black, were mainstream for regular subscribers in households, along with the normal gray color. And I used to have a green one, but I sold that years ago. So I'm going to show you around here. So these are all, of course, very similar to the VTAP 611. All their components are marked EI for Elektronska Industrija. But and the reason why they look similar to the VTAP 611 is that the company partnered up with Siemens in 1959. Hence why they're going to have these look-alike telephones from the VTAP 611. So of course, we'll start with the gray one. Now, they have their own number cards, and this is one of the older type number cards. You know, these are like emergency numbers, and there was a phone number that they wrote in the middle there. But the later ones, of course, were more simpler, and they had the little pictures on the dial center. So here's a look at this gray one. Now, the VTAP 611s that were in gray are pretty much similar. You know, you got a gray housings here with the cream caps for the handset. And of course, this one's a little different because the handset cord is gray, but the line cord is in the cream color. Or it could be gray and it's just terribly faded or yellowed. And they had 3-prong plugs. And then the bottom, now it's a little different on the bottom. The bottom plate is actually the same color as the housing. And then of course this little plate is cream. And a VTAP 611 would have a whole, you know, the whole base would be cream color as well. But this is how they made these over there in Serbia. Yugoslavia. This is what their stickers look like. So, from what I understand reading about the company Elektronska Industrija, they were divided, I think, into conglomerates. This one doesn't show it, but there was each one of these, at least for these two telephones, have this name Pupin, and that's how it's pronounced, Pupin. And I'm guessing Pupin means that, you know, they specialized in the production of manufacturing of telephone equipment. And they had different names for other things that they produced as well, like radios, for example. So that's the gray one. I'll show you around on the red one. Now this one, you know, the color ones had the dials with the black face with the white numbers. I kind of like how they made these with the they didn't have any different color caps here, but they're red. I think that's kind of nice. But all of these telephones have these they have the white colored plungers, but you know, a German one would be black if they were the color models. Same thing with the black one. And that's just how they made them. It's kind of a variation there. And here's the bottom of the phone again. AT71. And on the color models, at least for most of them, or had a black bottom plate to them. Now I've seen some that have a just like the gray one, have a matching colored bottom plate. Like I saw an orange one time that had an orange plate, like the regular VTAP 611s. This one again has a 3-prong plug. And the black one, I think it's the sleekest of them all. This one was originally equipped with a gray cord, and I had a spare black cord there for it to match. So it looks a little bit better, a little bit more uniformity. Of course, there's the handset. Now this style is a bit different. This one is has, I would say, slender, more looking font. You see this one is a little bit wider looking, and this one has a plastic finger stop. These other two have metal ones. There's the bottom. Okay, forgot to show you all the sound of the dials here. Pretty much sound like a Siemens dial. This one's the quietest. Now, the only thing I replaced on this telephone was the finger wheel, because the original one had almost a split starting in the middle, so that these parts here, that the sides were kind of sagging, so it would get stuck, or at least in the middle part where it was raised more, would get stuck under the finger stop. So I replaced the finger wheel on that one. It was a little bit louder. And of course this one. All right. So now what we'll do next is I'm going to push these together. I will go ahead and get the little machine out so I can demonstrate the telephones for you all. And someone from the video that I posted, the final checkout video of the standard electric telephone from Argentina, they pointed out that the ringer has the bell has a different pitch to it, and they are correct. They are correct. The bells are made just a little bit different. They're marked Intel as well on there, so they made their bells a little bit differently. But the reason why I brought that up is that the bells on the red and the black phones sound just like a VTAP 611 ringer, but this one has a different pitch to it, and I will, what I'll do is I will demonstrate these first, just so you know that it sounds like a VTAP 611 for the ringer, and then I'll do this one last, so you can have an idea that it has a different pitch to it. So we will be right back. Let me get the machine out so we can demonstrate. Okay, so we'll start with the red one here. So I'm gonna pick up the handset. Dial tone. Transmitter is working fine. You can see the change in the light. I'll dial a few numbers. Okay, and then we'll do the ringer. Okay, and then we'll move on to the black one. Dial tone. And the transmitter. Hello, hello. You can see it changing the light. Dial a few numbers. And then the ringer. Okay. Dial. This is dial tone. And of course, the transmitter. Good. I'll dial some numbers. Okay, and then the ringer. So this one sounds different. Okay. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video with the telephones from the Elektronska Industrija. So what I'll do next is I will take some pictures of the inside of the telephones for you all, so you can get an idea of what the internal components look like. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching.